This is getting frustrating. Second time I had to restart this again. I thought I hit the stream recording. It said I hit the recording instead of stream on OBS. My last time, my microphone wasn't on. I just realized my microphone wasn't on for the past 7 minutes. And then I was like, again for another minute, didn't realize I wasn't streaming. Again after that one. Ugh. Alright. So, sorry for the last stream. It's going to be taken down anyways. Because you didn't hear me say anything. Alright. I came to town here to talk about my plans for 2020. Hopefully. I'm going to start from scratch here since I don't. Basically, my plans are. Sorry for not being on for a couple weeks. Again, due to my internet provider, stupid data cap crap, I was getting close to being over my limit. So I've been over my limit last couple of times, and I've been charged for it, and it's really making me mad at this point. For every time I freaking stream or download something, a video game, it goes against or watch videos on YouTube, it goes against my data cap. It's just really crap. I mean, all the shows I watch and all that stuff. Yeah, I hate Comcast. I wish there was another internet cable or better in cable. The AT&T is no better, a lot worse than Xfinity, a lot worse. But again, gotta make do what we have, right? Alright, well, my plans are, I came across some YouTube videos. I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately, because I've been watching my shows and YouTube at the same time. Okay, make sure it's working there. Yeah, I'm in the middle of playing my current mechanics similar to 2018 here with the Mercedes edition. Oh, DLC. Basically, my plans are I'm gonna do magnet fishing in Jackson here. If anybody wants to know what magnet fishing is, it's basically you look up on YouTube what it is. You see there's quite a few people that do it. I'm planning to do it sometime. It's when the warmer weather hits. Magnet fishing is basically you take about a 1,500-pound magnet or something close to it, equivalent to it. I'm going to start up the smallest one a bit, the cheapest one first, and work my way up to it. Planning to take it. It's only basically what is you take a magnet on a rope, and you toss it into like a river or a lake or any area, and you pick up anything off metal or it's magnetic on the bottom of the lake, the water or the river or the lake. You can find keys or whatever, or some other things, maybe of value. Hopefully, maybe a gun or two. And of course, I'll turn that into the police if I do find them. That's one of the plans I'm planning to do this year when the warmer weather hits. I'm gonna go try magnet fishing out. Looks pretty interesting. Give me something to do. Get out of the house. Probably go downtown here by the Grand River. Try a few spots there. A few lakes and stuff around the area. Try out and see if I can pick up anything with it. Another thing. If anybody's got any suggestions on some video apps for your smartphone, I do have an Android phone, not an iPhone. So again, I basically got what I did. This guy is an LG X Venture. That's what I have. I'm trying to find a decent app for videoing, recording, because the problem is with a cell phone, it limits you for every 30 minutes of recording time. That's about your maximum length of time for you to record on your SD card. I am trying to find an app that will basically stop the recording and restart it automatically and be put on the SD card at the same time. I've tried a couple apps. Before I invest any money into an app, any decent apps that are capable of doing it, I want to make sure I get the right app. Because I guess I'm tight on money. Even though some apps don't cost, not very expensive, they're pretty darn cheap, of course. But again, still wasting my money and time on an app. It doesn't do what I want it to do. I mean, it would be nice if I had a GoPro or something, but again, I don't have the money to go buy a GoPro or anything like that. So, I'd love to get myself a GoPro. That I like to, because I'm gonna do it. And basically, I just want to talk about new content on my channel. I'm gonna just start doing some magnet fishing, and see if I get any good hits, decent hits with it or not. Wish I could do it live, something like that. But again, I gotta have a decent internet connection within the area if I had one. So I couldn't do it live, so I'd do it, record it, and bring it back and put it in, process it and put it back. I put it online. Of course, there's going to be a lot of stuff when you do magnet fishing. You're not going to want to see everything that come up out of what I pick out of the river or lake, because a lot of it's going to be boring stuff. I found out when I was watching some magnet fishing videos, people are interested in like guns that pick up or motorcycles or stuff like that. So, items you would never think you might want to see. You would want to see. So, of course, that's what I'm planning to do. I'm going to try out this year when warm weather hits. Get out of the house, do something. I'm trying to figure out. I'm going to just trying to find new content to put on my YouTube channel, so and get more. And I like getting more views. Again, it just goes up and down, up and down. How much I get a month. Which this month I'm not gonna get another payout again because it didn't make the $100 mark. Oh, I made like at least $10 under. So I've been trying to get my views count up. All right. Another story along the lines I want to mention. If anybody's been following me on Facebook, there's an incident happened at Manuel Lutheran a few weeks back during when the winter storm hit. Manuel Lutheran, it's a food pantry every Saturday I go to. Normally I don't get my slip until the time they pick up my slip. Generally what I do is I go there, get my slip at the time they're supposed to pick up the slip. Everybody's gone by that time. Everybody who's waiting in line for their slip. I don't worry about what number I'm at. So I know what time I'll be going back to the food pantry to get my food. So, what happened there at this point was basically the winter weather, the storm hit, and they were running behind because of the reason. So there was a line of people waiting at the door for their slip. I normally do is like I pull up to the close to the entrance, right there at the entrance of Manuel Lutheran, and wait to get my slip. Because I'm disabled and I have our time standing on my feet for long periods of time. And the person who gives out the slip is kind enough to come up to my vehicle to give me my slip. And I appreciate that. And I'm not the only one that does it too. So since they were running behind, we had to wait a little bit longer to get our slips. Basically what happened is this lady started complaining about me blocking the path, which I wasn't really blocking the path for anybody. I wasn't preventing anybody to get up to the door whatsoever. She thought I had to stand in line like everybody else, which you do not have to. And there was many people in the parking lot in a parking spot waiting for them to show up. So I wasn't the only person. So she thought because I was in my car waiting at the main entrance for my slip, she thought I had to stand in line for my slip. I said I'm not worried about what number I get whatsoever when I get there. Because normally I time it out perfectly almost to go back in. What I do is I pick up my slip, at least wait a couple and go back home with it. Wait about at least almost a couple of hours and come back. And normally I just be 10 minutes right there when my number gets called. Right, 10 minutes when I show up. So that's how I've been doing it. See, what happened was I sat in my car, waited for them to show up. A lady in the crowd of the line was starting to complain about it and stuff like that, but by saying I was blocking people, which I wasn't, and she was being rude. So I was rude back. Again, I did swear. Yes, I do admit that. I did swear at her. But again, it's like I don't have to be in line. She disrespected me and my disability because she assumed I can be on my feet with no problem and have to stand up in that line. That's why she was assumed I wasn't disabled. So she probably seen me at the pantry many times. Yes, I'm capable of walking, but I said I cannot stand for a long period of time. It took the people to show up for them almost to a half hour to an hour to show up to give our slips out during that day. So she started on my case. She wanted me to wait in line like they were in the cold weather. I didn't have to be. She was. I don't know why the person's problem was in the first place. She is before I was. She got a sooner number than I did in the line of pantry people. I don't know what her problem was. Whatever it was, she felt entitled, I guess. So, and just a few words were exchanged, of course. But again, I thought that was the end of it. After that, I did talk to the people in the pantry about it, explained about the situation. But again, apparently that didn't get that far to the person who started this in the first place. Then next following Saturday, we had another snowstorm that hit us again. Again, they showed up really late. Then the same person, I'm assuming it's the same. I don't even know who this person who did it. I don't know who they look like, or who this person was. So I don't know what personal issue she had with me, or whoever it was. So all I was there just to get my slip. As I said, I'm rarely there when they just hand out the slips. Nobody's there when I get there. So boom, I'm in and out of that parking lot and going home. That's all I was there for. Again, she just started on me again. And words exchanged, of course, again. Again, there was no reason for me to be waiting in line at all. Didn't have no reason to. I was just sitting in my vehicle trying to keep warm. I'm sorry if you didn't have a car or anything to take care of your problem out in the weather. But again, you don't need to push it on me. Again, she was in line before I was. I didn't care. And it's like a lot of people think you're going to get better food than the other person because you're in the beginning of the line. Not really. That varies throughout the whole entire time that pantry's open. They got a bunch of packed food in those refrigerators and freezers that they don't just take out all at once. You can request an item if you have it. And normally they're nice and kind enough to give it to you. And that's what I normally sometimes do. Like today. They didn't have much choices out. And I saw they had these food trays you get for like Sam's Club and stuff like that. It comes like with chicken parmesan, chicken enchilada, stuff like that. Or macaroni and cheese stuff. I like the chicken enchiladas. Like today, I went in today, got the chicken enchiladas. And I knew they had them because they had a bunch of those food trays available. And so I asked them, like, do you have it? Yep, they did. I got it. That was cool. That was my dinner tonight. So, basically, what happened was, before that, this lady just, I don't know what was her problem. I do not know who the person was doing in the first place. What was her complaint and what was going on? What was her issue? So, and she'd think, because she didn't see my disability and what it is, didn't think I was disabled, even though I got a handicap placard in my mirror, it's right there, showing I'm handicapped. She didn't care. Because she didn't see my disability and what it is. So she started complaining because I didn't wait in line like everybody else. So then she tried to get me in trouble, which I did swear at her. But again, it's like, I try to respect the rules as much as possible. I said I don't like dealing with a lot of people. That's why I don't show up till the time they get out to give out the slips for the food pantry. So that's why I don't show up till then. But again, because of the winter weather, it's kind of difficult for people to show up on time to give out the slips. So we usually had to wait an hour at least for our slips to come, get our slips. everybody was sitting there waiting. And I was in my car waiting, my nice warm car waiting. That was all I was doing. Trying to mind my own business. But this person, whoever it was, I don't know what I said, I do not know who it is, came out and tried to say I was lazy, fat and lazy, and all this stuff. So, no respect for the disabled. I mean, she could have done that to somebody else. And again, she went to the pasture, trying to get me in trouble, get me kicked out of the food pantry, and all this stuff. I had discussed it with the pastor about it, Jack, and he made sure the rules have been told out and gave copies of the rules and stuff. All right, later on, because of that. Yeah, my biggest concern was the person was going to try to make another complaint. Then nothing happened. And then trying to get me kicked out of the food pantry again. So I asked Jack, what can we do about this if she does come and try to do that? And I asked him if they have video camera footage of surveillance out front. And he said he doesn't. So basically what I've been starting doing every Saturday now is been putting my camera on record on my phone just to go when I go into the food pantry parking lot. If they're there still, they come in late. So that's what I've been doing lately. So for my protection. Just in case she said I was swearing at her again. Because I was just trying to keep my mouth shut at that point on. Trying to mind my own business. So basically, since you heard my plans and what was my situation in Manual Lutheran in Jackson here. That's what was going on. So I'm just right here. I'm just bored out of my mind, playing some car mechanic simulator and trying to find some new games to play. But nothing came up new lately for me to play. I wanted to play. I'm waiting to get my hands on the Need for Speed Heat. That's what I'm trying to do. Waiting for that to come available to me so I can play it. So yeah, I'm planning to try to do some new content this year with magnet fishing. As I said, if you want to go check out what magnet fishing is, look it up on YouTube. You can see what I'm talking about. I'm planning to try to do that in Jackson here. So that's my plans. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, I'm gonna stay on here for about at least another good 40 minutes of live. Playing a little of this for a while. So I'm gonna try to get on more and more. I said I'm having trouble again. And the reason I don't get on right away is because my stupid data cap has reached the limit.
Hello.
So I'm worried about that now. Every time. Hi. Let's see the chat box. So yeah. I just been not in the mood to play a little Hitman, even though I got that in the bottom. I just didn't bother to change that part of it for the tag. So. I'm just playing. Right now, as you see, I'm playing Car Mechanic Simulator, Mercedes DLC Mercedes Edition.
Good.
So, just trying to keep busy and trying to come on more often. As soon as I get my hands on a copy for Need for Speed Heat, I'll probably do some live video with that. Once they come available to me. So, I am a Need for Speed fan. So, another thing I want to try to get back into is one of my old hobbies when I was a kid. HO car scale slot car racing. I used to do that when when I was 15 and 14 years old. I'm planning to get back into that again. I'm gonna try to. Might you see a few videos of me doing that? I'm gonna go meet with my old friend in Pittsford, Michigan, out in Hillsdale County area. He runs a business called HO Raceway. That's what he does. He has a slot car track. I haven't seen him in years. I'm going to try to get out there on a good day of weather. I was planning to do it this last Thursday, but we got this snowstorm again. It hit, and the roads were atrocious. They were bad. So I wasn't going to take the chance of driving out there because of that. And he probably wasn't open either, and it was because of the weather. So I'm going to try to get a hold of him. I think, yeah, he's closed on Sundays. I checked his hours. So I'm going to try again this week. Get out there. I might consider getting back into that hobby again. To get me out of the house. I'm just tired of it. Just sitting in this house doing nothing. And trying to get new content going on my YouTube channel. I'm going to try to find some, if I do get back into slot car racing, there were some tracks in town here, but I don't know if they still have any in town in Jackson anymore. If anybody knows any, please let me know. I'd like to get back into that hobby again. So. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do. I just want to get some different on my YouTube channel. Because the computers only go for so far at a certain point. It's time to do something new and different. So I want to try and do some different stuff. As much as I can. That's my plans, Bryce, for this year anyways. If I come up with any more, I'll be definitely letting you all know. It's gonna be interesting if I pick up out of the Grand River here in Jackson and other locations. If I find anything when I do some magnet fishing, I'd be wondering what I'd be finding. So I'd be very curious. It'd be cool. That's probably what the loud exhaust was. It looked very, I came across those videos from magnet fishing. It looks very interesting, and I mean, that's something to give me something to do. Yes, what you heard was kittens I have in the background there. Yep, I have a litter of kittens. They were just born yesterday. So I still haven't found Timmy or Bonkers. So I am just down to Miss Kitty and Little Miss now. And Shadow passed away too, so. But if after 2 months, after these guys are done, ready to go get homes, I might decide to keep one of them and be a male, most likely. That's my plan. I'm gonna get him fixed and everything, so get him microchip like I did Timmy. But if I find Timmy and Bonkers before that time, I'm not gonna do that. I'm still keeping my eye out for those guys. There's still a good chance they might be found, but right now my hopes have diminished for that right now for that reason. So I don't know if they're even still alive. So I'm hoping they are, and hoping they're okay, and I'm hoping they're being taken care of right now at this point. If anybody is taking care of them. I mean, I wish they'd find out if somebody owns them, though, if they are. That would be nice. I am still looking for them. But, so these kittens won't be ready till, like, April. So that's how long it'll be. That's how long I got if I don't find Timmy or Bonkers. And I'll make it. I'll be hopefully gonna get 2 attached to the one I'm gonna pick out of the litter if they do come up found. So I'm gonna take my time and work with him again. Retrain my cat to be an emotional support animal. So and able to take him outside with me and stuff like that. That's the plan for that. And I'm planning to get a male. I'm not planning to get another female. And he's going to definitely get fixed. See if I found all the parts of that. I think I did. So there's 3 piston concords, rings. Okay. All right. So that's what my plans are pretty much. If I come up with any ideas. So I'm trying to find a good, decent video app for my phone. Video recording app. That was capable to do what I wanted to do. Basically, automatically restart the recording without me manually start the recording and record it to my SD card at the same time. I got a 256 gig SD card in my phone right now, and the internal storage is only 32 gigs. So, I have very much to work with on internal storage. I'm just, if anybody's got any app suggestions, please let me know. I'll check them out for that. Doo-doo. So, yeah. Huh, fuel pump needs to be replaced. I see that. So we can repair that. Nope. Need to buy a new fuel pump. And I need a measure the oil filter right on there too. And that is oil filter V8. Alright. At least I got some idea what I'm going to try to do this year. I just want to do something other than sit at my desk all day. Keep busy. Start with that one. So I need a cam gear. I mean, I don't know who's all watching me right now at this point, but yeah, I mean, I can hear, just ask questions, you can ask questions or whatever, start the conversation up. So I'm trying to find some different stuff to do other than this, you know. I'm gonna try and find some new content. So that's the plan. Looks like we need an exhaust manifold. V8. Also, for the other side. Alternator. And I need a timing belt V8. Oh, duh. There it is. Alrighty. Oh, I did check out the new Doolittle movie also today. It looked pretty. It looked pretty good. You know. All right. Four of those. Yeah, now the top is all done. All right. Oh man, 3:30 in the morning. Yay! Jeez, the last couple of nights I've been up late with Miss Kitty. Waiting for her to have her kittens. Man, it took forever. This thing needs to put oil in it. It's ready to go. I think, did I get the fuel pump in there? Nope, not yet. Looks like. Or did I? Let me double check. Nope, fuel pump's not in there yet. Alright, that is. Now it's going to put oil in it and it's ready to go. What's wrong with this car? Brake performance, huh? Car does not start. Could be a battery. No, battery's fine. This coil looks good. Spark plug maybe? Or spark plug wires maybe? That's good. Yeah, spark plug is what it was. Suspension and poor brakes performance. Okay. I didn't look if this had an ABS on it or not. No, no ABS. Okay. About 7 more minutes on this video. This stream. Good at that point. Okay. I guess I'm going to call this stream quits for now. If you got this far, I appreciate you watching and everything else. I'll try to be back on again. I don't know when. But, let you know once I get, planning. What I'm planning to do is do some magnet fishing this year. I'm going to try that out. I'm going to purchase me a magnet off eBay for magnet fishing. I'm thinking of getting a claw too with it, so I can not just use the magnet. I might get a claw also. I said, just want to check what I'm thinking of doing for the magnet fishing. You want to know what that is? Look up magnet fishing on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about. You'll see some videos. There's a couple people that caught my interest on it. And plus, I'm probably get back in slot car racing for HO scale. I'm gonna try to get that soon. Just waiting to get out to Pittsford, out in Hillsdale area, Hillsdale County area. Dave's Raceway. I'm gonna get out there. Talk to my old friend out there, Dave. That's the plan. Basically, I'm gonna try to do some stuff like that, and once getting back in the hobby, I'll do some video. I basically want to go out there, talk to him, maybe, and see if I can find some more tracks in town here. For it too. Let's see if it's going to be worth my while to get back into it or not. It said HO scale slot car racing is pretty much, it's gone away almost. It should be. It was very fun at the time. Because me and Mom were living out in Pittsford, and there was not much to do. So basically, you run through that town, it's a blink of an eye, and you will miss it. It was a small town, and the only thing I would have had in mind to get me around and keep me entertained was my bicycle, and a couple of friends in the neighborhood, out there. And I came across Dave's Raceway, and that's when I got the HO car scale racing. So it was slot car racing. So I'm gonna try to get back to it again. It can give it a little on the pricey side depending on what you want to get and how much you're involved. That said, I'm gonna check into it. I might just go run some time on the track out there. That's the plan. So I get back into it again. I'll make some video of it. Check it out. And see if it's gonna be worth my time or effort to get back into it again. Because I would have had to buy me some cars, controllers, stuff like that. And plus, on top of that, it's not just that. Is going to these tracks for racing, for basically, what do you want to call them anymore? They do have like tournaments, stuff like that. I'm planning to do. If it's going to be worth my time getting back into it again, I do not know. As I said, I'm going to see if there's any other close by local tracks for HO scale slot car racing in town here. Because Pittsford is kind of a drive out for me to go out there. That's about a 4-minute drive, almost. Close to 40 minutes just to get out there. If I do. And everything else. That's kind of a bit of a drive. So I'm going to make sure there's tracks near me. I might not get into it, but again, I miss doing something like that. I'll find something else if I can. As I said, I'm hoping if anybody knows any of the HL scale tracks near me, that'd be cool. And not drive so far. Other than that, that's basically about it. And I don't want to do any magnet fishing until the warmer weather hits. I'm not going to do it in the snow, or it's cold weather. I hate cold weather. That's for damn sure. But as I said, if you got this far, thank you for watching. I'll try to be on again. Don't know for sure when exactly. I'm trying to keep my videos down within an hour, as much as I can, and that's about it. So I don't need to be constantly on all the time, for a long time. But yeah, that's about the whole plan. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Keep an eye out for me and try to get back out there. I'm going to try to get back into YouTubing and find some new content. Alright? Thank you for watching this long. Bye.